This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. Today is Memorial Day, and a local Boy Scout group in Kirksville is honoring veterans in a special way. Samantha Croy has more.
Thanks, Ella, and good morning and happy Memorial Day to everyone out there. I'm at Forest Llewellyn Cemetery here in Kirksville with Scott Meredith, who is with the Greater Boy Scouts of America. How are you doing?
Doing great.
It's a beautiful day, and hopefully it stays this way. Now, on Saturday, you were very busy. Tell me what you and the Boy Scouts are doing.
Well, as we do every year, we went around to the various, in this cemetery and a couple others in town, and we put little flags on the graves of all the veterans that we could find, and so we had a lot of boys out here, and we 350 flags. I don't know if we had quite that many veterans, but we got flags put around, and so that kind of decorated up and let everybody be aware that there are veterans here.
Absolutely, and this is a tradition that's been going on as long as you can remember.
It's been a long time. I've been involved since '98, and I remember doing it every spring, and so, you know, it's just something it's good to do, and I think the boys hopefully will appreciate someday what it really means to get out here and help do that stuff.
Sometimes when they find out they have to do something on a day off, they're just, you know, they drag their feet a little bit, but they were very excited on Saturday.
Yeah, once they get here, they, you know, it's number one, they're outside, that's what they want to do, and I think some of them do appreciate what's involved and what took place in order for someone to be buried here, that they gave their life or whatever for our freedoms, and so it's important that they get out here and help make this happen.
And now you said they go around with flags that they place on the graves, and those are from the veterans that get those together.
Correct. They give us the flags, and then in years past we've had a couple of different Eagle projects involved with this process. Back in the 2000s, an Eagle Scout went around with little brass blanks and glued them to all the veterans' graves, again to help them, make them easier to find. And so we're in the process. One of our processes is not only putting the flags out. If there's not a medallion on there, then we have some more that were provided for us, and we'll reestablish that medallion on there so that we can find them easier.
Exciting. So when we come back, we're going to go more into that process of what got you ready for Saturday.
Perfect.
All right. For now, Good Morning Heartland will continue right after this.
And as you know, today is Memorial Day, and the local Boy Scout group in Missouri is honoring our fallen veterans in a special way. Let's head back out to Samantha Croy for more. Hey, Samantha.
Thanks, Ella. If you're just joining us, I am at Forest Llewellyn Cemetery in Kirksville, and it's Memorial Day, if you didn't already know, so get out your red, white, and blue. And again, I am here with Scott Meredith. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Now, the Boy Scouts were out here on Saturday, did a fantastic job, but there's a lot of prepping that goes into before they come out here and place the flag. So how do they know where to go?
Well, number one, we give them all a map. And so with the map, and which we'd done for years, and unless you knew where a particular one section ended and another began, it was a little bit of a problem. So one of the Eagles 2 years ago came up, well, let's mark the curbs so that we can identify where veterans are. And so we painted these white marks on the curb, and that indicates there's a row with a veteran buried in it somewhere along that row. And so, and then there's a corresponding one on the curb over here, so if you walk, you should come meet at a veteran's grave. And then we also marked we found the edges, the ends of the different sections, and so we also put red marks so that the boys can differentiate where Eggert 1 stops and Eggert 2 begins, or whatever it might be. So again, it's just to make it a little easier, because number one, we want to make sure we find them all, but number two, you know, other people that come here, if they're looking for their loved one, again, hopefully these will help in some way for them to find where their loved one's buried.
Absolutely. And now, last Monday, you were out here just touching up all the paint. So that's what you have today. We're preparing for next year already, because you can never be too prepared.
No,
so you're just going around with spray paint?
Just making sure they're all clearly marked. Again, you know, people are going to be out here today, and they're going to be looking around trying to find their loved ones or veterans or whatever, and so hopefully these will help them find them easier.
The markers and the flags, that's what you have to look forward to. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Ella, we're going to go ahead and send it back to you.